Pro Wrestling Eve has gone live. There is a new champion in town. Let's talk about it.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Anne. Excuse me. Hope you're all having a good day. It's a Pro Wrestling Eve day. It's International Women's Day, and Pro Wrestling Eve have a show this evening. And guess what? We are covering it on the channel at the same time as this going live. There's also a video game stream of the GM mode going live as well. Not to say all that, I've also been really, really sick today as well. I've been off work. I woke up feeling absolutely awful and still feeling pretty rough now, but getting over it slowly. I've been in bed all day. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. So if you haven't watched Pro Wrestling Eve before, it is free to watch the first half of the show. It is there is a link to it on the YouTube description if you just head down below. I will also stick that link up on stream for you so you can see in the comments. And there you go. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, our last was going to join us, but it was her auntie's funeral today, and she's not feeling up to it. So, but she'll be okay. She'll be okay. It's nice to stream early, man. It's nice to stream early. The show hasn't started yet. Pro Wrestling Eve last night had a huge title change. Nina Samuels lost the World Women's Championship to Su Yung. Su Yung is our current Pro Wrestling Eve champion. Is she going to walk away tonight with that championship? Miyu Yamashita held that championship for a long time. Nina Samuels has held it since it was after the She won. It was after Sapphire Reed held it. It was earlier this year. Nina Samuels won it. Now she's been beat. That undefeated streak has been broken by Su Yung, and Su Yung is the current Pro Wrestling Eve champion. Su Young's a person that we'll be bringing to the women's GM mode when I do the modded version, so that's going to be fun, to say the least. Oh, mate, I've got two videos going at the same time. This is going to cause me issues with stuff. Someone's saying hello in my other chat. Just streaming Eve live right now. Enjoy the episode. Feel free to say hello. Sorry, I've got to write I'm the worst person to work with in an office. I talk while I'm writing. Feel free to say hello in that chat after my friend. Rock and roll, let's go. And Pro Wrestling Eve, let's see how that's going. So that's interesting. I've never noticed this before. When you're watching a live stream on YouTube, if you switch over to a different source, then it no longer is live. It pauses the other video for you. That's frustrating, isn't it? There's so many live things happening on my channel right now, apparently. And then I think Sam and Andy are going live later on at 9 o'clock as well to celebrate International Women's Day as well. Have you had a good day? Let me know about your day, man. Let me know about your day. I was feeling terrible this morning. I am feeling 100 times better right now. I've had some fajitas. I made some fajitas last night. Loads of fresh, like peppers and onions and a salad that I put with it. Like lovely. Look, do you know when you just need some fresh grub, man? Just some fresh grub to feel better, and that's what we've done. What am I doing? I've got so much going on right now. I feel like I want to say hello to people in my video game. I also want to pay attention to Dan's stream as well, of course. But I can't do everything, yeah? Apparently. How are you all doing? King Catch Me says, I will do. Nice, man. Nice. And I've messed that up already. Great. Let's do that to there. Cool. So, yeah, we're just waiting for Pro Wrestling Eve to start. Obviously, they are all getting ready. It's a members only situation as I haven't got a clue on here. Cool. Yeah. So you can watch the full show by being a Pro Wrestling Eve member. Of course, I'm a Pro Wrestling Eve member. There's 71 people waiting there to watch. It did start 5 minutes ago. And yeah. Are you watching it live with me? Let me know in chat. Let me know if there's anyone there. It says there's 4 people, but I don't see you. Obviously, none of us had this planned. I didn't know if I was going to be feeling up to it. And I've decided to just roll with it, baby. You got to roll with it. Been watching a lot of gameplay videos at the minute on a game called Supermarket Simulator. It looks great. It's my type of game. It looks absolutely... what's the word? It looks difficult. It looks like a game that bought a lot of people, and that's right up my street. Yeah, cool, man. So yeah, that live stream's going well. How many people are watching that one? How do I say? 4 people watching. More people watching the live stream than this live stream. Hello. I say that and then it buzzes up to 6. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Pro Wrestling Eve is just getting underway. Better say some hello, folks. And always says evening. I always say hello to everyone. And I don't even say hello. I say hull apparently because of autocorrect. There we go. Oh man, love the thumbnail I made. Just threw that one together. Sue Young. Me and Dan have been working on it a lot. It's the banners going across. So we quite like that as a theme. So I did it for Revolution, and we've been working on it this week to try and get all of the streams looking similar. Did one for Pro Wrestling Eve, and because I didn't have the PNG of the actual name of the title or anything like that, we instead decided to like do it like a police banner. I thought it was really cool. I thought it worked, man. I thought it worked. Let me know what you think. Cool. There we go. Oh dear. So Sue Young is the current champion. I've not been able to watch it just yet. There we go. It sounds like tropical London style fans arriving, typical London style fans arriving late. There's 400 fans there tonight, the biggest Eve show since the world opened up again. Good for them, man. Good for them. Increasing the numbers at each show. Eve is hot at the minute, and they've just got like Sue Young as a champion. What's going to happen from here? Like, it's only going to get hotter, right? It's only going to get hotter. I can't wait. Yeah, it is starting a little bit late. They are running behind. Maybe I shouldn't have started the stream until the actual stream starts, but there we go. Is what it is. Part of the reason I went on at 8 and not earlier, to be honest with you. Maybe if I put the other stream on my iPad, I can half keep an eye on that. That's a good idea. Good idea, Anthony. There we go. I can reply to people, and I can do 20 to 5 things of a different media, right? And just sit here and be quiet. Sorry. I'm not good at covering multiple things at once. Let's see. Who have I got here? Only one person watching. That's cool. We are running a little bit behind. It seems that Pro Wrestling Eve is running a little bit behind. Sue Young probably getting into a gear. Sue Young's makeup that's taken so long, right? Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Cool. There we go. I'll say hello on this one. Gonna say hello on this account now, because that's how I'm gonna run it. Struggling to do 500 things at once. Cool. I mean, I should probably have done this at a different time. I've scheduled the GM mode at a different time, but actually I also think there's a potential for a couple from the GM mode to pop over afterwards. And them GM mode videos are going really well, guys. Like, seriously well on the channel. Like, we've never seen videos do as well on the channel, so that's great. Getting some great feedback, so very happy with that so far. Need to get on it and film some more tonight, but I don't know how I'll be feeling after this. We'll see how it goes. Hey King, that's me. Dave, that's me. King. Hey King. So yeah, just trying to figure out how I'm live streaming and doing everything. We are still waiting for Pro Wrestling Eve. It has not started yet, so you haven't missed anything. And keep up with this. Cool. So if you're there, tell me how your day's been. Tell me what you've been up to. Did anyone say hello to me? I'm sure they will have done. Hello. I wonder if the daddy will be in the house tonight. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We've got Lola there. I guess we're a little bit right. It wouldn't be a proper Eve show without a delayed start. If today's matches equal yesterday, this will be the show of ages. Apparently, last night's show was excellent. I have literally spent all day in bed. Not very well. So hopefully this will be a good show. Are you watching it? The link is in the comments. It's also in the description. If you want to watch Pro Wrestling Eve with me, throw it on a separate device. Let's chill out together. Let's hang out and let's watch some Pro Wrestling Eve, yeah? As I'm absolutely talking to myself on this one. I just want the stream to start. So yeah, the women's GM mode, like, I'm not sure how long it's going to keep up. The videos, man, the video length, because I really want to do the 5 weeks, start to pay-per-view, booking the matches, booking the stuff, and then watch a match at the end of each show, and then, you know, deal with the shake-up cards and little bits like that. I feel like it's so much harder this year to get the videos to under an hour. Like, the videos have been an hour and a half each, and like, people have been watching them, which is great, but like, it's not what I want, man. You know, I mean, I'm doing them every day at the minute with the game just coming out. I'll probably do them every day for like a week or so. And then after that, we'll have to consider, like, how much can people ain't going to watch an hour and a half every day. So it's a lot. It's a lot of dedication, man. So while it's exciting, yeah, great. But in terms of like the storytelling of it, I think we need to split it up a bit. Ideally, I think half an hour every day is sort of fine. So maybe 1.5 hours every 2 days or every 3 days is what I'm currently thinking. But I'm going to let the community decide what they want on that, and we'll see where it goes from there. There we go. Please hit that like button, everyone. Thanks for reminding me, man, the legend. I've already done it. Of course, I've already done it. 82 people watching. Nice. So yeah, made me banner today. I quite enjoyed the putting Pro Wrestling Eve as a nod to like a police barricade. I thought that was quite fun. So yeah, let me know what you think. Just say hello. 9:30 tonight is where the members only stream starts. So that's when it all kicks off tonight. No worries, it's all good. I'm very excited for this episode. Oh, bless him, man. Nice, buddy. You get a shout out. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. So, yeah. Dynamite was amazing this week, eh? Has anyone watched that match? Kanasaka Takeshita versus Will Ospreay? Absolutely fire, man. Absolutely fire. Incredible match. Loved it. Loved every second of it. Yeah. People have been really helping me in the comments, actually, of the videos as well. However, this GM mode, I want it to be like weeks in advance right now. I wanted to have loads filmed. Episode 2, I filmed it, and there was a bit where I thought I'd had a crash, because I've had crashes before, and you've got to splice the videos together. And I spliced them together using something called Clip Champ. because I haven't had to do sort of any video editing for ages. So I spliced them together using Clipchamp. I started uploading the second part of the video. I started uploading the video at about 7 o'clock at night. It finished at 1 in the morning. I then had to splice them together. I then had to wait for it to process the export for hours. Because I'd started doing that at 3 in the morning after Dynamite. Had to wait until it thingied. Before I went to work that day, I ended up having to push that video out. Mate, it's just been a hard week. I don't know if like how much I've got an infection or what, man. Yeah, it's not good. Make me smell. Oh, bless him. You're welcome, man. Cool. There's 8 people watching on my other stream right now, and 1 person watching the live one. 1 person watching little old me live. Here we go. Pro Wrestling Eve starting. At least I've got something to talk about. Sapphire Reed. Oh, nice. I'm liking these new titles he's made. Nina Samuels, Royal Aces. What is this? A trailer that is in? Session Moth Martina. Currently signed with Ring of Honor as well. The Decibels. They was at the Wrestleverse. Hello, my love. Hi, Dan. How you doing, man? How's it going, my mate? Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. You're a moderator. Is that why you got a tool? You are a tool. It's cool. How are you doing? It's very quiet, man. No one's here. I set this up late. I'm super sick. I'm super sick at the minute. I've been in bed all day. Literally got up at about 4 o'clock, and I was just like, ugh, it's gross. Absolute garbage. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well. There we go. 400 people there at Pro Wrestling Eve right now. Let's go. I've had to open up the second curtain there. Here we go. Who is this that's doing the introduction to this evening? Welcome to Pro Wrestling Eve. Woman behaving badly. Let's go. That's what I'm here for. That's Tamira. Sue Young's current champion of Eve, then. Cool. Oh, Tamira's not feeling very confident, apparently. Just Tamira building up the crowd at the minute. Oh, Dan, just seen your message. That's rough, man. That's rough. Sorry to hear that, dude. Not good. Yeah, I just saw, man. I just saw. I won't say anything on stream, but geez, Louise, that's tough, man. I'm really sorry, mate. Anyway, you can watch Pro Wrestling Eve with me if you want. You can watch some Sue Young. Let's go. You're more than welcome to join the stream as well if you're not too stressed out. Ugh. F yeah, baby. Oh, good, yeah, good. 400 people packed into that crowd at the minute. I mean, 400 people for a show. You consider like AW at the minute is hitting like 2,500. That's it, you know, and they have a global TV deal. There we go. The Eve logo looking amazing. Dan has just popped onto commentary. He's slamming himself over the insurance liability. Oh, it's Sarah Rising. Oh no, it's Hona. Hona. Oh, well done to this ring announcer who's doing a really good job. Dan's on fire tonight. He's doing a real good job. Here we go. Here we go. Who is Hona going to be going against? That Alex Windsor. Alex Windsor coming out to the ring right now. That fella's had an incredible week after a match against Konosake Takeshita, and then an incredible match against Kyle Fletcher. How phenomenal! Alex Windsor in the ring now. Love Alex Windsor, man. She's such a talent. So we are getting Alex Windsor versus Hona. Taye, they're saying. Taye. That's how you say it. Taye. Cool. Taye Hona. Alex Windsor didn't get to wrestle last night. Here we go. These two looking at each other. Ring bell right there. 15 minutes on the time limit. Let's go. Alex Windsor going around Hona right now. Going for a roll up early on, but unable to get the pin. Being pushed off there. Going up, and there we go. She's working on the arm. Hona's working on the arm, but Alex Windsor just powers her up, rolls through. Double drop kick sends Alex Windsor down. Oh dear. Sorry, still not feeling great, guys. The crowd are behind these two legends in the ring. Oh, the Irish whip, but she sends her down and she forces her down low as well. So her head ends up hitting the bottom turnbuckle as she goes as well. Now she's up on the top rope, but whilst Alex Windsor goes for a punch, she's able to catch it, locks her in an armbar there. Big drop kick there sends Alex Windsor back. Can't believe I've got 8 people watching the GM mode one as well. That's mad. That's great. So good. So good. Former international champion Hona as well. Oh mate, I'm getting an big drop kick. Send Alex Windsor down. Kip up though straight away, and a drop kick back to Hona. And a kick out there. Sending her into the corner right there. Hona with a kick to the back, grabbing the neck, a neck breaker off the second rope. Good stuff. These two are women wrestling fast, man. Hook the leg as well. Alex Windsor having to work hard here against Hona. Nice cradle there, but unable to get the connection. Rolling through. Oh dear. Alex Windsor's looking red. What's going on there? Is she hot? Big DDT there. Spikes on the head of Alex Windsor. Hona going for the pin. And a kick out. Alex Windsor having more of a fight here than she expected, I'm sure. There we go. Winding up for Alex Windsor. Going up on top of the shoulders. And Alex Windsor sends her back down. Sends her back fast as well, man. Alex Windsor going to lock in the sharpshooter. This could be it. She won the Pro Wrestling Youth Championship with the sharpshooter. Can she get the win here? Let's go. Makes it to the bottom rope. Nice. Drop kick there to the shoulder of Hona. Goes with the leg trip. Tends her on the second rope. Kicks the rope up into her face. It's right on the collarbone. Lifting her up. Big forearm there from Hona. Hona fighting out of it. Alex Windsor looking at her. Hona with a big forearm to the chest and back and forth between these two. They've been going for 5 minutes now. There we go. Sending her down. She's looking at getting the arm locked in. Got the arm locked in. But Windsor's made it to the ropes. She was tapping there, but she was also on the rope break already. I quite like that, actually. I quite like the idea of having someone clapping out while they're holding the rope. The idea that you've already broken the rope, but then you're selling the fact that the move is causing you to tap out. It's not something you see often. I suppose it's because it could be quite confusing, but I like it in terms of selling the submission move because not enough submission moves are sold, you know. Oh, beautiful roll through. Alex Windsor deadlifting her up again, but it's to no avail as she's just coming in with her forearms. Oh, Blue Thunder from Alex Windsor. That could be it. And Hona using her arms there to kick out. Oh, dear. Big code breaker. Alex Windsor looking at getting the fight back up. There we go. Alex Windsor back on her feet. Hona going up to the top rope. Looking for something big here. What is she going for? Big drop kick. Sends her right to the other side of the ring. Oh, Dan's made me a look at that, Dan. What a ledge. What a ledge. Oh, don't you just come in on audio only. You can come in however you want, baby. Thank you, man. Bless him. He just disappears. He just comes and makes me a cool ass looking screen. Look at that. Do I need to change the size of me? If I go to this one, I changed it the other night for it. Oh, that's one problem you've got, Dan. I don't know where you're getting these images from, but they don't. The video doesn't fit in that cube. I noticed it last night with thingy. It's not necessarily a problem. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Code breaker up and drop. 1, 2, and a kick out. Yeah, thanks, Dan. That's really nice. I like them. I like them a lot. I think they look good. I'm working on it, he says. Also, I don't know, is this me that's knackered up this in terms of centering? It's telling me I'm center of the screen right there. I've saved that as solo layer raised. Yeah. I quite like it, man. It's nice, especially when you start getting comments on the screen. You know, it sort of it flows well. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Alex Windsor now going up to the top rope. What is she looking for? She's being sent down. Dan, I don't know if you're watching this, but it's really good. Oh, let's go. You look fine AF from here, mate. I don't feel it. I don't feel it, my friend. Alex Windsor. Can she kick out? Yes, she can. Oh, dear. Yeah, especially with like the lights I've got here as well. It works really well, man. It's like blending in really nicely. Love it. There we go. Alex Windsor being picked up by Hona now. Looking to backslide. 1, 2. No, Alex Windsor rolls through. Oh, big rolling lariat. Now picks up Hona for some more punishment. Up and down. Oh, mate. Hona, look, has she got like something on her face? Yeah, she's got pinned. Oh, yeah, it's glitter. Looks like part of the Matrix. I know, right? Oh, it's good. That's really cool. Alex Windsor, winner of the match. Let's go. Incel Champagne, he's a legend. Yeah, notice that. Therefore, she needs to get mad at others. Alex Windsor's taken to the microphone. It was a fantastic match. I've got 11 people watching the other video. Alex Windsor is annoyed with Charlie Morgan. You messed me over for the last time. You better watch your back because I am flipping coming for you. Wow. Going out and celebrating. Alex Windsor going backstage to look for Charlie Morgan. Clearly. What did you think kind of the thumbnail that I made? Right, there we go. Because they've sold that many tickets in that venue, they're having difficulty. It's for one fall. It's for the Eve Tag Team Championships. Oh, who's it going to be? I can't remember who the Tag Team Championships are now. Check out the graphics. Operation SAS. By Sky Smithson and Nightshade. Nightshade, who won the alternative battle royale, which come out as a lampshade. It's so much fun. There we go. So Sky Smithson and Nightshade in the ring now. Who are they going to be going against? They are going up against Pink. It's not going to be Nina. Nina's just lost the championship. Oh my word! Right, I've got 3 streams going on, and then I've got my partner sending me engagement rings over Messenger. Decibel. So these again, I watched them at the Battle Royale. They were really good. Dan's really doing a good job of women's tag wrestling. The crowd is so loud. There's 400 people there in a small arena. The decibels. Here we go. Decibels getting in the ring. That's actually a really clever name, isn't it? Sky Smithson and Nightshade. The M62 Wrecking Crew. Not here tonight. Oh, Dan's giving me a shout out. And he's put me over. He's sent people over. That's it. I'm screaming, baby, let's go. And I'm streaming. I've also got 12 people on this other stream. Nice and looking forward to that. Are you still streaming Eve after this episode? Certainly am, brother. And if you're still live with Eve when the episode is over. There we go. Let's get this going. The Decibels going up against Sky Smithson and Nightshade. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. Sky Smithson and Nightshade going 1-on-1. Not 1-on-1, 2-on-2v2, I guess. Versus the Decibels. Difficult situation for the wrestlers involved. Hello to whoever joined me. I'm sure it's someone that's been sent over from Pro Wrestling Eve. And they heard there's now and then. It's a 30-minute time limit. Is that because it's for the championships? Let's go. Sky Smithson. What's she looking for? She's sitting down. Sky Smithson likes big butts and she cannot lie. She's got the book. She's got the book of losers. Is she going to put Sky Smithson in the book of losers? Oh, she's allowing her to give her a kiss on the arm. There we go. Right, I need to link this apparently because someone is asking for this, which means I need to open another YouTube page, doesn't it? Give me a whole yeah. Because that's what I need right now. Another YouTube page open on my thing. Streaming 3 different YouTubes right now. There we go. Is she still looking for the butt in the face? Here we go. Running the ropes, running back to each other. Where's Sky bleeding from? Oh, how would she do that? What's happened with Sky Smithson? Completely missed what happened there. Decibel sending someone else into the ring now. She's hurt her butt. She's hurt her nose. It looks like she's got a bad nosebleed there. But she's all right. Nightshade looks like she got the tag there. Big double headbutt. Sky Smithson with a low uppercut. There we go. Nightshade with that senton splash. Kick from Sky Smithson. Been in the ring a long time now, though. Ref can't let that go on for much longer. Picking up Nightshade now. One of the bells. Sky Smithson getting the tag back into the ring. Those fish from Sky Smithson. Went into the corner. There we go, Sky Smithson being sent down. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up with several things. I've got my own other stream going on, my video game stream going on. Hopefully, we'll get a few people from that after it's finished. But currently, there's 14 people in that, only 4 people in here. So I'm half covering that, as well as covering the incredible Pro Wrestling Eve. Nose doesn't look good, man. Bless her. Hope she's all right. Hope she's all right. She's got the tag. There we go. Nightshade now with the low attack on one of the decibels. And now Nightshade controlling the head of her, sending her into the corner turnbuckle, goes for the tag. Sky Smithson comes in. What's Sky Smithson looking for? Throws her back into the decibel. Sends her running the ropes, but Sky Smithson hits nothing but air there with a drop kick. And Decibel's now looking for the Boston Crab. Almost like we've had a second one this show already. No code breakers in this match, though. No code breakers. Kicks out from Sky Smithson. Good last. Gets a tag onto Nightshade. Nightshade. Oh! Like a sheer drop exploder, but she rolled through it beautifully. Nightshade now with the avalanche. What's she looking for? And thrusting her hips into the face of the decibel. Rolling through cannonball there. Watch out. The feet you've got to watch out for when Nightshade is running that cannonball. She doesn't stop from flipping her feet over. Nightshade now looking to get the crowd behind her. I'm really liking Nightshade and Sky Smithson. You know, I really like them as a tag team. And picking her up for the slam there, Nightshade. She's got the strength, man. She's got the strength. That clothesline there takes both women out. Look at the amount of people that are there. That's great, man. That is so good. We got Sky Smithson coming in again. Clotheslines, looking at attacking that nose again. Uppercut there. Big forearm. Put Sky Smithson on the top rope. Sends her back. Goes down and elevated code breaker that time, though. That's not a code breaker, man. That's special. That's special. What a DDT. And a kick out. Didn't get the pin with the DDT. Struggling with her knee, though, is Lana Austin. Apparently, she had a match last night where she was struggling with her knee. Blood all over the hands of Lana Austin now. The second Decibel coming in to attack Guy Smithson, setting her up for a double two-man suplex off the top rope. Slingshot sends him down. And a kick out. And a kick out. You got Nightshade in the corner with an avalanche. Now looking at lifting up the Decibel. She's got her on the top rope. She's hung her over. Sky Smithson's going to the top rope. What has she got planned? Big double foot stomp there onto the Decibel. 1, 2. Nightshade able to fight off Lana, but instead Lana sending Nightshade into the 2 to break up the count. Good stuff. There we go, Sky Smithson. Getting the tag. She's got the tag to Nightshade. Oh, big spear from Nightshade. Takes out Lana. 1, 2. Is that it? No, it's not. Not yet. Not yet. There's 19 minutes left on the clock. It could end at any point. We go Nightshade making sure that everything is good. Going up to the top. Sky Smithson also going to the top. No, the Decibel comes and attacks her. Is she going to be able to get Nightshade off? Yes, she does. Lana is still up there, though. Nightshade. Oh, she got hit the DDT. It looked like she was going for a spine buster, but she turns it into a DDT. A high knee from Sky Smithson. Now she can go back up to Lana on the top rope. Oh, she's got her on top for a power bomb. Oh, but her knee gives way. Her knee gives way. Ref, go check on her. Sky Smithson looks to take advantage. Hits the high knee. Lana doesn't know what's happening with this knee. It could be this knee that costs her right here. Give it in. Dream Street. That's Sky Smithson's finisher. And that is a win for the tag team of Sky Smithson. Sky Smithson and Nightshade. Good match. I'm just going to run to the toilet quickly, guys, and put the kettle on. I'll be back in a minute. Oh my word! This is a fired promo by Sapphire Reed. Can I just say, Sapphire Reed has been one of the most interesting things for me in Pro Wrestling Eve the last year. She's been great. She's one of the best this country has ever seen. Dan Reed, where are you? She says. It's Sapphire Reed versus Stu Young tonight. You're going to add me to that match, whether you like it or not. She wants to make it a triple threat. Dan won't make it a triple threat. Dan hates triple threats, man. Oh, but the crowd want it. The crowd want it. That is incredible. And here comes Sue Young. Sapphire Reed being confronted right now by the Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Sue Young. This is free to watch, guys. The link is in the description. You can watch Sue Young right now. Is she champion? I thought she was champion. Has she just got a championship match tonight? She held the title. She must have been. She must be a number one contender to Nina Samuels tonight. So is that what we're getting tonight? Nina Samuels versus Sue Young. Oh yes, please. Oh, and Dan, add in Sapphire Reed. Let's make this a triple threat, man. Dude, let's have Sapphire Reed cost Nina Samuels the title. Number two versus number one. Sue Young has never been submitted or pinned in Pro Wrestling Eve. Let's go, Staff. If anyone could do it, I do believe in Staff. He's done such a good job of booking Sapphire Reed, man. So looking at the Eve Championship, she's putting around her waist. There's no belt there. Sapphire. Sapphire did have the belt. That's who Nina Samuels lost. That took the belt off. Big diving headbutt from Sapphire. Head connecting there. Sue Young out cold. Straight away. Wow. Sapphire is bringing the fire. Big drop kick sends Sue Young into the seats, falling over the seats, man. Now pulling the seat with Sue Young on it. Driving ahead into the apron. Man, Sapphire Reed has so much fire. I can't wait to have Sapphire Reed in the Women's Only GM mode. She's added, man. She's added. If you are watching that video, let me know. She is going to be in the custom DM mode. Huge fan of Sapphire Reed. Young getting back into the ring. Sapphire just taking a second, holding on to her face. This is only a 15-minute time limit. The number 1 and number 2 contender in right now, Su Yung. Big knee to Sapphire. Oh, Sue sending Sapphire's head to the mat. Now putting Sapphire Reed in a tree of woe. Boots to the back of Sapphire Reed. Sapphire Reed's back is looking bruised now from Su Yung. Su Yung standing on the crotch of Sapphire Reed. Ouch. Su Yung going back, going under, grabbing by the leg, and a neck breaker, an avalanche neck breaker from the top rope by Su Yung onto Sapphire Reed. 1 and a kick out, and a kick out. I need to change the title of this. Do I? I thought Su Yung was champion. I was calling Su Yung champion just because I saw Diamond's post earlier and I haven't been able to watch last night's yet. I just wanted to do this as a nice way of celebrating International Women's Day. Sapphire Reed with punches to the midsection of Su Yung right there. Now Sapphire Reed, underhook, big brainbuster off the second rope. Brainbuster off the second rope. Su Yung looks hurt. Sapphire really putting Su Yung through her paces here. Sapphire Reed, man. This is what happens when you take a young performer and do so much with her in a year and she commits to it. Let me tell you, man, Sapphire Reed is going to be big. She's going to be big. She's got it all. She's got the wrestling acumen, but now she's got like this passion, this drive. I didn't see it straight away. I absolutely see it now. Su Yung taking out a glove. Is she thinking mandible claw? Giving a middle finger to the pro wrestling Eve crowd. All 400 of them at the venue looking for the mandible claw. Shades of Mick Foley. Big kick. Oh, catches her on the backside. Nice. Sapphire going for the pin. Going for the kick with Su Yung ducking under. Sending her back to the ropes. And a DDT from Su Yung sends Sapphire's head into the mat. Sapphire Reed was the first person to beat Miyu Yamashita. There we go. Setting her up there. Got her in for the German. No, going through. Getting Sapphire Reed now on her shoulders and the airplane spin. Sapphire. She's looking for the octopus submission. Can she hit it? Trying to wrench at the fingers now of Sapphire of Su Young, trying to make sure that she does not able to get that mandible claw on. It's only words, and I'm struggling with them. Mark LFC UK, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you so much the other night. Did you join me for the Dynamite stream? You might join me for the beginning, and then I assume you went to bed. You messaged me and let me know that the stream was not set up right. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. We are here. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? Well, that's all good, man. How are you doing, man? I've got two streams going at once, man. I've got this one going, and I've also got the DM mode one going, which currently has 17 people watching live, which is really good. Really good for the channel. So I'm half reading that. I'm half watching Pro Wrestling Eve, and I'm hanging out with you guys. Nice to see you, Mark. Thanks for saying hello. Checking on Sapphire Reed after that attack from Su Young. Su Young has blood all over her face at the minute. The link is in the description if you want to watch some Pro Wrestling Eve. It's Su Young currently wrestling Sapphire Reed, but not for much longer. Spinning Blue Thunder. 1, 2, 3. Sapphire Reed taking a loss to Su Young. Let me tell you, man. But Sapphire Reed is amazing. Su Young with the win there. Did I get my title back? Says Mark. Oh, Dan, you've not mentioned if I don't know if Dan's still here or not. Hasn't mentioned who's won the title yet. It certainly wasn't me that won. Sapphire Reed being taken to the back, looking angry at Su Young. Oh, it's good stuff, man. Su Young undefeated in Pro Wrestling Eve. A whole year. Not a whole year, a full year. Women behaving badly. Are we going to get a burlesque act? Great match between Sapphire and Su Young there. Sapphire, man, she's good. Oh, Lolo, feeling sick, just like I am, man. Oh, mate, I didn't put that it was Su Young at the bottom of the thing. I mean, that would have got more people to watch. Queen of Burlesque. Lola coming out as the burlesque act. Oh, telephone ringing and an advert going. Sue wins. Is Sue going to beat Nina? And when is that match happening? There's a telephone ringing. Lola Brow. Is Lola Brow doing the burlesque tonight? I'm here for it if she is. Got a hangover. Whoa, let's go. Burlesque Pro Wrestling Eve. And is that Lola? Cracking wig on. It is Lola. Hello. She's got a suitcase. This is big for Lola. Good for her. This is great. Lola, for those of you that don't know, is normally the announcer for Pro Wrestling Eve. Yeah, my US Express going into Hall of Fame. I didn't know the US Express was going into Hall of Fame, man. Thanks for letting me know across that. I got a little bit mashed last night. And there goes Lola, stripping off clothes. It says on her stomach. Oh, she's got a cock drawn on her back. Excellent. And she has a tights with a bum. Nice. Going through a suitcase. And she's found a fun costume. I hope after this she does the second half. That'd be really cool. Putting the deodorant all over, making sure she smells fresh. Oh, low the splits. What did she have hanging out of the backside the whole time? She just like picked it out like it was the whole time. Thrown it to someone. There we go. Putting a dress on. This is this is the opposite of Bellas, which is great in terms of like instead of taking off clothes, she's putting on clothes. And I assume the purpose is she's getting ready for the show. I don't know if you're watching this. We just watched a great match between Sapphire Reed and Su Young. We're now watching Lola Brow do some burlesque. Oh, someone's asking for links for this stream. We can certainly give them that. I'm just buying Molly Holly in the other channel. Mate, I tell you, that GM mode was really good. Lola Brow now got her coat on. If it's that easy to look that good. Getting an insight into Lola's barely getting dressed routine. How's she going to get into that boot? She doesn't need to jump in it. My friend was won an award in LS this weekend, so good for her. I need to go see a Bella show, man. I was saying to her. Being wasted doesn't make everything okay. No, it's not an excuse. Lola twerking in the ring, running around. This is great. I hope she does the commentary for the second half, and this is the way of getting onto the scene. I think that's great. Dan's done a great job of integrating burlesque into his shows in a fantastic way that celebrates women in the same way that his um you do the link, but you can't. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm enjoying myself and enjoying watching some burlesque. How many tabs have you got open? There we go. Here's the best. Whoa, what happened there? My computer just went, oh, what are you doing? There's so many YouTube stuff. Mark LFC UK. I think we need to have a conversation about that, don't we, Mark? I think we need to have a conversation about that. You do a really good job for the channel. Maybe I'll talk to the lads. How would you feel about taking it up a notch? Right? How would you feel? How would that make you feel? Would you be good with that? It's not my decision. It'll be something that we all talk about together. But like after Wednesday, where you save my stream and stuff like that, like you're always here. You're always sort of supporting people. Dude, I haven't asked anyone to do this since Nessie. All right. I can't make every stream. Sure. Yeah. Cool. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's not what we expect, you know. Just Sassy's not been very well recently. Who was sort of making every stream, and Jack's been working and stuff. So, but I think it might be useful. I'm going to put it to the other last first before I sort of guarantee it. That's good. If that's good, if that makes you happy, that's cool. There we go. Who we got in right now? Is that Emerson Jane? Emerson Jane is out right now. We just had Sue Young and Sapphire Reed. Is it Kanji? It's Kanji versus it's the Royal Aces. And Charlie effing Morgan. Princess Diana of professional wrestling. This is still free as well. I can't believe how much he's giving free to me. Just give everyone like Sue Young free as well. No. Cool. There we go. Jetta and Charlie Morgan coming out now with the Royal Aces. It's Kanji and Emerson Jane versus the Royal Aces. Will the Royal Aces have the advantage of being in a tag team together already up their sleeve or not? Let's see. Find out. There you go, Becky, Kim Catch Me. Oh, I don't know. I've lost track of what is happening on the other stream. Mark, you can't make every stream. I can do 2 streams at once, baby. Apparently. Well, the 8 o'clock has been the running time for the women's GM mode. So I was like, let's continue with it being 8 o'clock. But then I was like, Pro Wrestling Eve starts at 8 o'clock. But we can do it and we can hopefully get a few people across to watch some Pro Wrestling Eve, support Dan and the incredible work that they're doing across the. Yeah, too. It's Bruno. Welcome, Bruno. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Bruno has come across from the women's GM mode. We are watching more Pro Wrestling Eve right now, my dude. You can find a link in this description for that video. So if you've got like 20 devices, yeah, you can have like 20 devices open all at the same time and you can watch everything, right? in defense, the GM mode stuff will be up later. It'll be up later, my dude. Right now, this is probably the last free match on Pro Wrestling Eve. There'll be a paid section later on. But if you want to get a taste of Pro Wrestling Eve, we just have Sue Young versus Sapphire Reed. Right now, we've got Charlie Morgan and Jetta going up against Emerson Jane and Kanji. Can she do it? Yeah, she could. I've got two on at the same time. Rock and roll. Thank you, Mark. That's cool to hear. Good. Yeah, I come from the women's GM. That's all good, Bruno. That's all good. Hope you're enjoying it, my dude. It's a lot of fun to make them videos, to be honest. There will be up later, though, if you want to watch them from the start. There's 3 episodes out so far. And the series is doing really cool at the minute, so I'm really happy with it. I've got to film an episode later on after finish live streaming here to make sure that you guys have something to watch tomorrow. And then I'm going to try and get ahead. And then I need to figure out. Oh, the light's gone out. Oh no, that's power in it. I think. Yeah, that's power gone out. The power's gone out, but the feed hasn't gone down. Is that Stu Young biting the power cords at the back? Cool, buddy. Welcome, my dude. How are you doing? Have you come across from the GM mode as well? Hope you're doing great, my friend. Hope you're doing friend. Plus, I've been modding on Anfield Agenda for the last 2 hours. That's all good, man. That's all good. Hey, Mark, there's no sort of expectation that comes with it apart from sort of being good people and helping the stream in what you do already. So I think I'm going to do that. What's Dan's excuse for it? Someone unplugged it to put a hairdryer in, and it killed all the lights. Triple checking no SmackDown stream tonight, right? I'm not sure. However, on the Gimme a Julia channel, if you've got a 7th device, I believe Sam and Andy are doing a stream at some point very soon, which might be now. Let's have a look. Is it now? They're doing a stream at. It says 9:30, so they've moved it back. It wasn't 9 originally. So they're doing a stream about women's matches at WrestleMania 40. I'm sure we're going to go to an interval in a second here anyway. So you can always hang out with him for a bit and ask him that question. I don't know. I don't keep up with this. All I know is what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is loads at the minute. In terms of the GM mode, man. So, episode 2, really great episode. The match at the end of that episode is the best match we've ever had. It was great. Sam's away though, isn't he? I don't know, Mac. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure, my dude. What was I saying? Episode 2 was the match was phenomenal. I had it ready to go. I got up late because I've not been well recently. I was really sick today. Really sick. I had to call in sick at work today because I'm not very well. I think I'm a bit run down, but that's cool. I've been feeling it for like a week now. And then I got an infection in my tattoo, which wasn't good. Charlie Morgan pointing at Emerson Jane. But it was my own fault. Absolutely my own fault. So I've been filming them episodes. There was a break. Basically, I made a mistake. Instead of pressing X, I was pressing circle. I couldn't get back out of it. I thought the game had crashed, so I paused the recording. So after I'd done recording, I had to splice the 2 together. So I used a thing called ClipChamp, yeah, which is quite an easy program in terms of clipping together. However, when you want to upload 2 videos that in total combine to about an hour and a half, it started uploading on my PC at 7 o'clock on the evening, and it was finished just before I started streaming AEW Dynamite. So at the end of AEW Dynamite, I spliced the 2 together, and then it had to export from that. And then once it had exported, it had to go to YouTube. I had to create a thumbnail. Mate, making that episode 2 took hours. Took hours, my dude. It was tough work. There we go. I'm going to make for a strong start for next episode. Just saying on the other chat because that's what I'm doing. 5 streams at once. Kanji and Jetta, that would be a good match for sure. Kanji with that heavy protection on her arm after the injury. She can use that as a weapon though, if need be. Wrenching at Jetta right now. She wouldn't use it as a weapon though. She's a good gal. Jetta. And with the turnaround there, both of these 2 back and forth in the ring, both trying to work on each other's arms and take out the arm early on. Jetta now turning round, flip, going round, and now Wrenching on the back arm. And now pushing out of Kanji. Good stuff. Can she do it? Can she kick it? Yes, she can. Kanji wrenching at the arm of Jetta. Jetta using the ropes for leverage there and then kicking at the damaged arm of Kanji. And now, look, she's even trying to pull it off by the look of it. Pulling off that protection and now handing it to Charlie Morgan. The problem is here, Kanji's hand is unable to reach through the other side of that cast. Devastating stuff, man. Devastating broken arm. I'm working on Kanji's arm right now. This is what you get when you get a married couple like Jetta and Charlie Morgan. That arm is burning. It certainly will. And oh no, Charlie Morgan, Jetta. The arm has been switched, and it's now Charlie Morgan who is being attacked. Kanji, why did you point it out on the other side? Just let him carry it on. A domestic here between these two women, both married. That arm is burning. Bruno, it certainly is, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us, Bruno. Do appreciate it. Big crossbody from Kanji, taking out both women. Kanji now. Dan's gone to check. Dan's gone to check on Charlie Morgan by the look of it. Is Charlie okay? Emerson Jane going up and over the top. Oh, and lands heavy on her back. Lands heavy on her back. That is concrete. There's no messing about there. Dan's had to go off commentary to make sure all these are okay. Can't have anyone concussed. Checking on all the women. Doing crazy stuff here. Emerson Jane and Kanji up. Dan checking on everyone. Whoa, Charlie effing Morgan going to the top. Diving on everyone. Even Dan catching a bit of Charlie Morgan. My goodness. And that's on bloody concrete, guys. Jeez Louise. Well, my GM mode is finishing up right now. Let's go. Sorry, just saying hello to everyone in the other chat. So much to do, man. I'm silly for trying to do that, but I'm hoping a couple of people like Bruno will come across and say hello as part of this. Do you know what I mean? There we go. Head in. And a neck break there from Kanji. Can she kick it? Yes, she can. Big forearm there from Kanji. Now sending Charlie Morgan down. Dan getting back in seat, saying he's too old for this. King Catch Me, welcome, brother. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Thank you for enjoying the GM mode, and thank you for pointing people in the right direction and stuff like that at the end of the stream as well. Like, obviously, I am busy doing this, so for you to be doing that at the same time was rocking. I really appreciate it, my dude. Jetta has Kanji set up for a DDT. Awesome episode. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, King. Here we go, rolling through now. Is she going for the 3? And again, tribute to Eddie Guerrero, locking up the leg. And she does hit the 3rd. Can she get the pin? No, Kanji kicks out. King, you want to watch what I'm watching? I'm watching Pro Wrestling Eve right now, my friend. So it is over right here. This is probably the last 3-match show. We just watched Su Yung and Sapphire Reed, which was fire. I'm glad you enjoyed that episode, man. It was a hard one because from the sort of managing point of view, mate, it was like, how the hell am I going to get myself out of this situation? When I had that card played against me, I was like, what can I do? And I feel like by the end of the episode, we had a really good pay-per-view. We managed to fill it out with stuff. I felt really defeated when Paul Heyman played that card and managed to turn it around. And that's part of the drama of the series, man. That's why I love doing it, you know? That's why in episode 2, Charlotte Flair, I didn't renew the contract. It was intentional. Because let's add some drama to it, man. Let's add some drama to it. And from the views it's getting and the likes that people and the support that people are giving the series, like, people seem to be enjoying it. So I'm really grateful. Jetta being chopped on the back from Kanji. She's rested up against the rope. 619. 619. I'm really fed up with 619. Really fed up with 619s. Here we go. Jetta wrenching at the eyes now of Kanji, going to tag her wife in. Charlie Morgan now in the ring. Big clothesline. Oh, quick tag there. Getting Jetta back in. These two are working back and forth. Jetta doing some nice stuff, like the middle finger to Emerson Jane as she comes back towards Kanji. It gives Kanji just enough time to get back. Really good stuff. Jetta now. Oh, beautiful. Swinging facebuster. Big double knees. Big double knees to Jetta, and she looks in agony right now. She looks in pain. There we go. Holy shoot. This has been a really good match as well. You know, this match and the Sapphire Reed match. Wow. Kanji getting a tag now to Emerson Jane. Emerson Jane looking angry. She's wanted this moment with Charlie Morgan. Now she's getting it. Beautiful push down. You know that move, the push down move. Emerson Jane locking up. No, going under over Charlie. Beautiful German. It's a great run with great drama curves and great managing around the cards played against you. It is making the series very, very interesting, to be honest. I'm really glad you enjoy it, King. There's a lot of work that go into them videos that people sort of don't realize, because it's not just playing a video game. It's about narrative and storytelling and ensuring that you're on a journey with me. You know what I mean? And we can all sort of explore that together. I'm not the guy that's doing the sort of heavy editing stuff afterwards, and that is you know a downside of the series automatically. Really, I mean, it's I'm sure it could be better, but I just don't have time for it, man. I don't have time to play the game. I don't have time to make the commentary that I do. So we're just sort of playing it, and we're trying to make it good. And it seems like people are enjoying it, and I cannot ask for more. Whoa, running the ropes, sending it down with a Spanish fly. Gets attacked to Jetta. Jetta now. Jetta and Emerson Jane. These two have history. Looking for the Bulldog. No. Oh, yes. Bulldog, but with the support from the second rope. Sends it down. Yeah, Sammy's away, so don't know how SmackDown's going to be done then. Yeah, no, it probably won't be, Mac. It probably won't be. I won't be able to do it. I've got a GM mode to fill, and that's got to be my priority at the minute, my dude. You can always message Dan, see if he can do it. If Dan can do it, I'm sure he will. I know he works a lot of Saturdays, though, doesn't he? Low attack to the knee there from Jetta. Big forearm from Jetta with a running forearm strike. Sends it down. Kanji using that. Oh, yeah. Hip thrust. Hip thrust. There we go. Putting Emerson Jane on top. And hits the head. And a big clothesline there from Jetta. The Rumble for 100 women could be fun if you squeeze in Gene Snitsky. He always loves to dance with the divas. Gene Snitsky is staying away. You know, honestly, 100 extra superstars, right? Sounds like an easy thing when he got the win. She only just got the win. Emerson Jane getting a sneaky pin on Jetta. There we go. Just saying goodnight to my girlfriend. Emerson Jane and Kanji getting the win over Jetta and Charlie Morgan. What a good match, man. What a good match. Two incredible matches this show. Incredible matches. I mean, the Alex Windsor match was good as well. And the Night Skid and Sky Smithson match had good moments in it. I just think, like, you know, if we're going to call it a really good match, let's actually call out a really good match. And so, yeah, what I was saying is the women's custom women's mode. I don't know if you've seen last year's. King, have you joined us from this year's GM mode? Out of interest. When we put 100 women as custom GMs, there's not even enough like slots. Like we'll have a few comedy slots, I'm sure. Last year we had, I don't know if you watched last year, but we had Betty White and Mae Young, who formed a tag team. So we'll have loads of slots. We'll have like people from Pro Wrestling Eve that we're watching right now. We'll have historical superstars. I want to kind of keep them more to a minimum, though. I kind of want more. It's Windsor attacking Charlie Morgan. She's got an official T-shirt on. That's how she got out from the back. Dan, get in, separate them. Alex Windsor not happy with Charlie effing Morgan. This is going to be a build for the next show that they do. Alex Windsor putting Charlie Morgan in the ring and then laying the smackdown on her. Fist flying everywhere. Let's go, Alex Windsor. And Charlie Morgan running through. What a great scrap this is. Doesn't it feel like a freaking scrap instead of the stuff that we see on TV normally? Come on, says Charlie Morgan. Oh, mate, there's blood. There's blood from this. Alex Windsor just attacking anyone. High knee there, puts her down. That's enough, says Dan. This has got to stop, he says. Everyone's had a best friend that they're falling out with. Dan. They're not ruining the shows, they're making the shows better, Dan. Continues to attack, even when the promoter is talking. Find her, Dan. You need to find her. You shouldn't have gone over a wife championship. She can go after a wife championship if she wants. We can't do the shows with both of them here. Put them in a match together, Dan. Put them in a match together. Great fight, man. Let's go. That ring announcer needs to get out of there. Friday, April 5th. Alex Windsor and Charlie Morgan. One time. What's happening? Charlie Morgan versus Alex Windsor. No time limit. No DQ. Oh, is it loser leaves town? Loser leaves Eve. Loser leaves Eve between Alex Windsor and Charlie Morgan. Oh my goodness. The last time we will see either Charlie Morgan or Alex Windsor in Pro Wrestling Eve is on April 5th. WrestleWomania. Or Wrestle Women in Action. I don't know it. Wow. April 5th. Can I go to that show? I might be able to go to that show. Oh, I might be able to go to that show. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, I might go to that show. It is a 20-minute interval. Wow. I'll put you on up on TV. Phone needs to charge, so I won't be chatting for a while. King, that's all good, brother. It's all good. Look, I'm going to an interval anyway, and the next half of the show is you have to pay for it. Not for my section of the show, but in terms of watching Pro Wrestling Eve. It does obviously support women's wrestling. If you do join, it's probably the same as a less than a WWE membership. But that was wow. Loser leaves Eve. Loser leaves Eve, Alex Windsor and Charlie Morgan on the 5th of April. And guess what? I want to go to that show. I'm going to speak to Dan. I know this was a sellout, so I'm worried that there won't be tickets available. So I'm just going to speak to my man. I'm going to speak to the promoter. For those of you that don't know, Dan Reed from Pro Wrestling Eve does join the channel. He joins me for the AEW streams on a Wednesday occasionally. He's also a member of our community as well. So I've got like a 20-minute interval. So you've all come from the women's GM mode and we hit the interval. But I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm so glad. If you've got any questions about the women's GM mode, right, write them down in chat. As soon as I get back from making a cup of coffee and that and just having a little break, because they are having an interval and this will be going on till about 11 o'clock, I think. Then please do ask any questions you want about the women's GM mode right now, and I will happily answer it. Happily answer any plans on what I've got for the future, and let me know when you join the channel. Is it that brought you in? I'm interested in terms of. I'm interested to hear if you've seen last year's playthrough. There's some good stuff in there, man. Some good stuff, and I've got some similar ideas for this year. So. I love it when we start to get factions and stuff. So the women's GM mode at the minute feels quite let me just spoil a bit. The women's GM mode at the minute, because there's only 60 women superstars in the actual game. And I don't know half of them. I mean, who the hell's Wendy Chu? He's looking at Chu Kid. Have you liked and subscribed yet? Yeah, I certainly have, Mark. It's quite limited in terms of there's only 60 superstars. I probably only know 40 of them, I'd say. And then there's a lot of others. So we try and tell stories like that, but a perspective of years with GM mode. How do you mean perspective, my friend? What do you mean, my dude? Perspective of years with GM mode. Clarify what you mean. I'll quite happily answer it, man. I'll quite happily answer it. So I like it when we've got when we add 100 extra women into it, then we can really start looking at stuff, and we get stuff like we can have more factions, and we can have more like themes going in with tag teams, you know. So we can get like, I love the fact that we had Rhea Ripley and Isla Dawn. It's not something I would have thought of necessarily. I mean, Isla Dawn going with Kelly Ray would have been the obvious one, but when you look at them and you say, oh, Goth Girls, let's throw them together, you know, or Betty White and Mae Young, or Charlie Morgan and Jetta, an actual real life tag team, you know. How many seasons will you do with Women's GM mode, mate? That's a great question, my dude. How many seasons will I do? So the series that I'm doing right now, last year we did 15 episodes. So 15 episodes ends up, because we did like the 5-week thing that we're doing now, which feels like it's making really long videos, and I'm a little concerned of that for you guys. I don't want to like, because you know, we've all got lives, man. We've all got lives. So I mean, ideally there'd be like half-hour episodes, but it's just not possible. Especially when I want to watch matches as well. And I can split the episodes, but in terms of where it sort of fits, it fits in that sort of bracket, you know. It's like a start, build up, pay-per-view, and it wraps it all up nicely in a bow. So I can't really control how long the content's going to be. What I do have control of is how often the content comes out. And that's something that is up to you guys. So at the minute, the game's hot, and we're all looking forward to it, and we're all watching it, and we're all exploring it, and we're all engaging with it. You know, if I do this for a month, you guys probably might start getting bored, you know, and I might as well if we're doing it every single day, especially with the length of the videos they are. If they were half-hour videos, then it won't be so bad. So at some point, probably in the next week or two, we'll narrow it down to probably 2 or 3 episodes a week, depending on what you guys sort of suggest to me, really. Like, you guys are watching the content, so if you guys say we'll stick around for 3, then I'm quite happy to do it. If you say like 2's better for our schedule, you know, 2 actually works out at sort of half an hour a day if they're an hour and a half episodes, you know. So being a little bit easier for you. So do let me know. I mean, it's up to you guys how often the episodes go. Because the length is pretty heavy. I get that. It's a huge commitment. And the fact that like 14 people tonight watched episode 3 live, 14 people took time out of their day and have done for the last 3 days to watch an hour and a half of me playing a video game. That is mental to me. Incredible. And I appreciate it so much. And the videos are doing amazing. So it's great, but also I'm aware that there'll be fatigue with it. And I don't want you guys to get fatigued with it. So we'll probably carry on cracking out episodes every day. In terms of how long it'll go, this one we'll at least cycle through twice, at least. I assume it'll be 3 times. I don't really know what the end game is to GM mode this year in terms of Hall of Fame. So last year, it felt like the good point to sort of end that was when you got to the Hall of Fame. And then it was like, okay, so we've established that we was the first person to get to Hall of Fame. It felt like a nice finishing point. It's about 15 episodes in. In terms of a season, so that's a season within the game, but then in terms of a season, I am definitely going to do a women's custom GM mode. So if you want to see a women's GM mode in WWE 2K24 with Sue Young, who we've just watched on this show with Pro Wrestling Eve, if you want to watch it with Toni Storm, if you want to watch it with Wendy Richter, if you want to watch it with Rosemary, if you want to watch it with Miyu Yamashita, they are all going to be thrown into that mix. So suddenly we'll have 160 women to play with, which is going to be great. So that'll be a full series in itself. And that could go on longer. It could go on shorter. It'd probably go on longer because there's more sort of variety within that instead of using the same superstars all the time. Because when we're using the 60 that we've got, it will start to become quite repetitive. And then after that, we've got... There's other potentials for seasons. Like there's other potentials to seasons. I've said to others on the channel that will quite happily do something with them, but I can't do that necessarily myself because I've got all the women downloaded. You can only download 100 extra superstars, which is why it's quite limiting. So 100 extra superstars would be, I'd make a women's mode, but then I couldn't do like a different theme. So if I wanted to do an ECW versus WCW theme, I couldn't necessarily do that because I wouldn't have enough superstar slots. So, which is a bit of a shame, man, because it would have been great to have seen them do that with upgrade it this year. But I think because it's still on the older platforms, I think that's one of the limiting factors of it being on that, which is a shame. So, but then I also know like what normal person needs more than 100 superstars. It's just me because of my crazy requirements for this game. I'd love to do an AEW versus WWE one. I'm a big AEW guy, so it makes a lot of sense to me. We'd also have the women and men in that. I've not really played with the men, so it'd be interesting to see that, and see how much easier it is potentially. Maybe that's a series we go on to extreme mode. I'm kind of I'm struggling on this series, if I'm honest, on hard mode. We can see at the minute, especially when you're doing an only women's brand and you've got someone who can play a card that vetoes 3 champions, and that is all your champions taken out of that pay-per-view, as we saw in episode 3. So there's some potential for that. So lots of potential, and then it'll also be about what you guys want to see as well. If you guys really want to see something in particular, then we'll make it happen. But it'll be sort of dictated by later on in the season as well. Because what we'll find is while these videos are getting 1,000 views and stuff like that, there'll be a drop off. There'll be a lot of drop off because it's a huge commitment to watch me gag on about wrestling for 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is cool. But and I'm very grateful that people are following it, but it's also a huge commitment. So there'll be a huge drop off, but that's cool. Yeah, it's long, but good content, Bruno, mate. It means the world, man. Stuff like that. It means the world. Thank you so much. And make sure you tell creators when you're enjoying the content, when they're doing good stuff. It really makes it worthwhile, because I had someone come on stream on Wednesday when I was live streaming AEW Dynamite, and they were a prick, man. They were a prick, and I called them out on it. I don't care anymore. She'd come on, she or he had come on and was like talking about. They'd said something which was a perfectly wonderful statement. I can't remember what it was about, but it was great. It was a great read. And then they posted it about 5 times after that. And then they posted, everyone in the chat was like, just don't worry, you'll get to it in a second. Just let him get through the comments. And then they're like, yeah, but most of these little AEW streamers don't bother to read the comments, and they only have the favorites, and I was going to keep doing it until he reads it. And I'm like, okay, you don't need to do that. And he's like, all these Sean Ross Sapp wannabes. And I'm like, oh, dude, come on now. Don't start with me, because I'll just rip the shit out of you. That person never spoke again during the rest of the stream, but they kept coming up because I kept going back to the comment. I loved it. Guys, no SmackDown tonight. Be back next week. Andy's doing a stream tonight. Nice, man. Nice. Check out Andy's stream on the channel. Also, yay, Sue Young is back. She certainly is. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break before the second part of Pro Wrestling Eve starts. This is a paid part. Unfortunately, you can happily chat with me. I will continue chatting about the GM mode if that's what you guys want to talk about. If you have any more questions, post them in chat, and I will happily talk about them. There is the link if you have the money to pay and watch Pro Wrestling Eve. There's another thing that I'm considering actually for members of the channel as well with the GM mode, which we'll talk about that later on. Or maybe one of you asked me. One of you asked me, and I'll remember to talk about it when I come back. That's not locking content behind stuff, because I don't like that, but potentially giving you access to the content a lot earlier than normal. So I'll see you in a second. Hello and welcome back. Hope you've all had a decent break, had a toilet break yourselves or whatnot. We are continuing the Pro Wrestling Eve live stream. It's been what a first half, actually. That was the best free half of Pro Wrestling Eve that they've ever done. It was excellent. The burlesque was stunning. There we go. Amazing stuff. All right, so who's our opponent? Taylor. Don't know Taylor, but interested to learn. Or do I know Taylor? I might recognize her when she comes out. No, I don't know Taylor. Let's go, Taylor. LA Taylor. Yes, I do know LA Taylor. She's huge. Had a match against Mina Samuels a couple of weeks ago. Really good stuff. Looking forward to this. I will get to your comment in a second, King, for sure. LA Taylor growing up. I don't know who she's in the ring against, though. I'm going to have to wait for someone to go. People wanting Lady Frost in Eve. Lady Frost back in Eve would be good. Is LA Taylor playing the Distillers? It sounds like she's doing the Distillers. Sorry, I'm just trying to get. It's Rachel Armstrong, is it? This might be someone who Dan's been doing a great series on Pro Wrestling Eve every Sunday, where him and his wife watch matches against of random people, and then they get them on it. So yeah, I think it's Rachel Armstrong. Cool. Sue Young was back. Yeah, man, she's been back for a few shows at Pro Wrestling Eve, and currently #1 contender for Nina Samuels Championship. So I assume that'll be happening on April the 5th, but we'll see. Also, just saw the Takara thing from Dynamite. Lol, what a Sana. Takara, the Takara thing. What happened? Takara. Remind me, Sam. I'm lost. I don't even know what Takara is, do I? I can't think, man. So about my GM, if you one day might need a little break, you could make a video with searching for some of those 100 created females, or might even on a live stream build a diva with a chat. Whoa, King making content for me. The searching for 100 created females is really boring, and it takes me hours and hours and hours and hours. That might be a little bit. I can't imagine, and because I'll just be concentrating. Because one of the things I like to do is I like to ensure that the PNGs are the correct size. So I remake all the PNGs for people. So yeah, I just feel like there'd be a hell of a lot of boringness if I did that. But I'm interested by it. But I'm more interested in the live stream build a diva with the chat. I really like that. You want to live stream build a diva and then put her into the draft pool? I'm here for that, man. That is a great idea. It is Rachel Armstrong. Rachel Armstrong's gear is very similar to Nina Samuel's. A reference. She just forgot her gear. Look at the size of Ellie Taylor, man. She's like 7 foot. It's huge. We cannot have created a female My GM without created a whole diva to cheer on. Nice. Well, last year when I did the custom GM mode, I used a custom manager. Yeah, I used Jazzy Gabbert, who is the alpha female. She was on NXT UK as, what was her name? Was it Jazzy Gabbert in NXT UK? I think it was. Sorry, she's been known as multiple things, but she has her own wrestling promotion on in Germany. So he was like, "Yeah, cool. Let's have a general manager who's there." I mean, I think there's something like valuable in sort of learning as well in the series, and sort of saying to people, "Here we go. Here's a manager that you might not know is a female manager. Let's do a little bit of story with her." You know what I mean? So that was fun. We also had a couple of celebrities. We had Elvira in there. Elvira was, of course, at WrestleMania 2 as a commentator. So we put her in the pool. Another person we had was, who was it? It was not Wendy Richter, Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper again as a legend, someone who was once again wrestling, not wrestling, but she was a huge part of the rock and wrestling movement in the 80s. Cannot believe she's not in the Hall of Fame yet. Cannot believe she's not in the Hall of Fame. As someone who's obviously not active anymore in the wrestling industry, like she's last year they put in Andy, what's his name? Andy. Oh, I can't think. Oh, Taco, the dude that trolled me. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I was pissing myself. If you as of next week on SmackDown, I'm ripping you asshole. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I love the idea of Build a Diva, though, man. I really do love the idea of Build a Diva. I think that's something we can all do as a community together and have a lot of fun with it. The other thing is I could put it out there to say the community can build a diva and we'll have a competition to see who builds the best one. That's the other way of doing it. But I do quite like the idea of making a female together. I've never really played with Creation Suites. I don't know if I'd be any good whatsoever. But we could certainly do it. It'd be fun. I mean, we do have LA Taylor. Wow. Look, she's just grabbing her, man. She's trying to like wheelbarrow away. Just sends her over. LA Taylor, man. Let's go. Real talent. And a kick out. Pro Wrestling Eve is getting so good, especially now that Dan's like opened it to the community and doing these Sunday streams where they're watching random matches suggested by the community and basically signing people to the promotion offer. Basically saying, right, let's get you down here. Let's give you a go. Pays for the flights if they're in America or Japan or wherever, and gets them in. And the community was screaming for Su Yung, and guess what? Su Yung is now back in Pro Wrestling Eve. You know, great stuff. Love it. So yeah, we can certainly do that, King. It's a great idea. I love it. I'll certainly consider it, my dude. I'll certainly consider it. It might have to do, because what will probably happen is we'll probably slow down the episodes by that point. So there'll be 2 or 3 a week, depending on what you guys think. And so and because it's my birthday at the end of the month, I'm going away to my partner's for a couple of weeks. So when do I need to do all this? Oh, mate, I'm away in 2 weeks' time. Do I drag out the normal mode until I get back? I think we might have to. Okay, we'll figure it out. Just looking at the calendar, looking at when videos are going to be coming out. Oh, yeah, I might have to wait until the GM mode until I'm back. I was planning on doing it before I went away, but looking at it, I don't think we're going to be through this women's GM mode. I don't think we need to rush getting that done either. Like and subscribe, folks. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that, Mark. Sam, not here at the minute. Is my dude, mate? Let's go. LA Knight getting the win. I've not been very well today either. I really wanted to have more of the GM mode videos done, but I've been stuck in bed all day, sick as a dog. I'm feeling so much better now, but mate, I woke up and I was just in a pool of sweat. Not that you need to know that. Sapphire Reed is looking at LA Taylor. LA Taylor. So, like Sapphire Reed has this huge, incredible babyface feud to many extent with Nina Samuels, and now they're almost transferring it onto Taylor. Like Sapphire Reed has cost Taylor a match with Nina Samuels, and now Taylor is now on a mission to get back at Sapphire. We're getting this really interesting dynamic of wrestlers chasing wrestlers, and I'm loving it. Right, what is our next match? Let's go. Dan's got so much talent here. The gals. Who is it? Do 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 na 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 na. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Debbie Keitel. Mate, she always looks so different. From Ireland. There's one half cup of coffee. She's great, man. Every time I've seen Debbie Keitel, I've been really impressed. Who's she going up against? Who is Debbie Keitel going up against? She's got a cup of coffee in the ring. It's Sasha and Moth Martina. Session Moth. Lights have gone out. Clubbing music is on. Great entrance to do for Session Moth. Ring announcer's getting into it. Here she is, Session Moth. She's got a beer in her hand. That means she's here for business. Session Moth Martina. She'll be in our custom gym match. Wrestling Loyalty, happy International Women's Day, everyone. Thanks to anyone that watched our Women of WrestleMania video and hope you learned some Women's Mania trivia. Thank you, Dan. Andy, well done on that video, my dude. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I was planning on streaming Pro Wrestling Eve, and I'm really sick, so I didn't even know if it was happening until about 5 minutes before the show, and then I went, let's freaking go, let's get on it. Session Moth Martina up against Debbie Keitel. Session Moth is drunk already. It's going to be a good match. Why do you get adult trainers that have the flashing underside? Hope you're having a good day, Andy. Session Moth. Mate, she's here to party. She's not here to just wrestle. Session Moth. Showing everyone her goods. Humping the bottom rope. It is, of course, Session Moth Martina. We wouldn't expect any less from her. Digga-digga-doo. Digga-digga-doo. Digga-digga-doo-doo. Digga-digga-doo. Oh, mate, I don't feel well. So, I had a tattoo, some work on my tattoo done on Tuesday, and it got infected. My own mistake, absolutely my own mistake. I got in the shower and washed it off slightly. I then washed it afterwards. I didn't drain it in the shower because you don't do that. And then had a wash afterwards with some antimicrobacterial gel, which is absolutely fine, absolutely what you should be doing to your tattoo. And then I put on a second skin. And thinking back, whilst I dabbed it dry with a towel, I don't think I dabbed it dry enough. I trapped moisture under a second skin on open wounds. Not a good idea. Ended up getting quite badly infected. It's looking a lot better than it is. There's no red in this tattoo, but there's Gene Simmons' tongue there is looking a bit sore. And Alice up here is I can't really get it on. You can't get it on stream anyway. A bit flaky, painful, but it's all good. It's all good. It was my mistake. And anything that drops out, my tattoo artist will sort out. Because like all this work was done. This is brand new. None of this was here before. So all that is brand new. And that's absolutely fine. There's no like thing on that. So I know that it was my own fault. Gutted, eh? Gutted. Debbie Keitel with a coffee in her hand. Session Moth Martina with a beer in her hands. These two are getting serious now. I mean, I say serious. Seriously drinking. No, Debbie Keitel saying we shouldn't be drinking beer in a wrestling ring. We should be drinking coffee. Everyone wants Martina to drink it, though. I think beer won that feud off with the crowd. Trying to sell the drinks right now. Coffee or beer? Let's have a poll. Cool, man. Cool. Debbie Keitel back on the top with a coffee. No one wanting it there. No one wanting it. Crowd all wanting beer instead. Sell out crowd tonight. 400 people crammed into that building. Drinking coffee in wrestling. Some will call Lexi Bliss. Indeed, man. Why does she drink a lot of coffee? Does she drink a lot of coffee? I miss Alexa, man. I always rated Alexa. I think she's a really talented superstar. I always think for her size, especially, she wrestles in a really good way that's not easy. Here we go. Debbie Keitel is running the ropes, running back and forth. Session Moth Martina not spilling any beer as Keitel continues running. She's going to be worn out. Keitel still running while Session Moth sits in the audience for a bit. She's gonna dive and knock Session Moth out with the thing. I suggest for any of you that haven't seen the first 3 parts of Wrestling Eve, it was amazing. It was so good, especially the last 2 matches. Phenomenal. Sapphire Reed and Sue Young was great, really good. Debbie Keitel, she fell out the rope, man. Caffeine crash right there at the worst time. Debbie Keitel looking for Session Moth. Session Moth running around. Keitel's gonna get you. Keitel's gonna get you. Running around the ring now. Oh, mate. Session Moth Martina out of breath. Understandably, man. She was out drinking all last night. Debbie Keitel refueling with a coffee. Did I see Debbie Keitel when I went to Pro Wrestling? I think I did. She looks so different. Oh, spitting the coffee in the face of Session Moth Martina. Spitting the coffee out. Oh, she's melting. No, she's not melting. No, she's just drunk. Chasing after Debbie Keitel now. Hot coffee sprayed in the face of Session Moth Martina. Devastating. Acid attack. Going under and over. And then connected with a double clothesline in the ring. I mean, I don't know what's better, coffee or beer. We're getting that answered tonight. No, one of the gimmicks with Nikki Cross was drinking coffee. Ah, yes. Okay, I remember, Mark. I kind of remember, man. I kind of remember. Andy says she seems really happy with her husband and baby, which is great to see. And Sam or Andy, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome. I've been one of Alexa's biggest fans throughout her career, but just happy to see her living her life. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Alexa. A really big fan of Alexa. Um, I think she got a tough time from a lot of people. I think her and Carmella are great, actually. I think they really held themselves in a really good way at a really difficult time in that sort of boom of wrestling, of women's wrestling. Martina, she's had a drink. Oh, she's gonna vomit. Oh no, no. Debbie Keitel attacking. Oh, big forearm there from Martina. Big axe handle. Martina going up to the top rope. No, she slips. She's on top. She's doing old school, but it's drunk school. Yeah, they were the stars needed outside of the four horsewomen that dominated that era. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And well, obviously the horsewomen presented as the sort of main attraction in a sense. And they were absolutely carrying the respective brands with that championship and creating stories outside of the four horsewomen. I thought Bliss's feud with Lynch was really, really good. Really good. And I just feel like Bliss has maybe cooled off a bit since then, but I think she's a fantastic talent, especially for a size man, because she's tiny, but she wrestles like someone who knows how to use her size to her advantage, and I think that's great. There we go, underhook, sending Debbie Keitel into the corner. Session Morph getting the crowd back with her now. Rolling to the back and big boo into Debbie Keitel. Big kick, man. Debbie Keitel up there with a high knee. Well, at least they're naughty ladies and start to drink buzzy juice. Oh, I better watch my language. Sorry, that's okay, mate. That's okay. I'm sure Sky Smithson is the one drinking buzzy juice. Big crossbody there from Debbie Keitel. Straight into the back of the ring ropes as well, sending her back straight away, using the momentum. And I don't worry about your language; it's fine. But then the comments won't come up if it's any. I won't see it. It just doesn't let me. We try and keep it semi clean here, but just semi. Innuendo is fine. And fuzzy juice is fine. You put two Z's in it, right? It's fine. Big headbutt. There we go. Up to the second rope. But I prefer an Irish coffee over a beer. Mate, I love an Irish coffee. Our lass made me a banging one this Christmas. Took a photo of it, sent it to my family chat. Everyone was like, that's a banging Irish coffee. It looked amazing. It tasted amazing. It was amazing. She goes to my mum and dad's at New Year. She's everyone's been hyping up how good she was at making this Irish coffee. Could she as hell make this Irish coffee? She could not make this Irish coffee, and my mum and dad, it just kept like mixing, and I was wetting myself. Oh, I don't know what Session Moth Martina shouted, but she is getting ready for it. Wrapping herself around the arm. Oh, they're lifting up. Looking for an air raid crash, but instead going straight into the corner. Who's got Martina in her sights, but Martina able to stumble out of the way drunkenly. There we go, rolling through. Big high knee from Debbie Keitel, put Session Moth down. Lol. I know, man, it was funny. It was funny. I was laughing. Debbie Keitel. Martina running, going under. Face first, planted on the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out there. A kick out from Session Moth. I wonder if this is main event. Martina is still in this. Debbie Keitel. So yeah, King, if you enjoy hanging out with me on the live streams, I do cover Dynamite every week. Sam, who was on the stream earlier, he covers SmackDown. Wrestling Royalty does several things on the channel as well. And my friend Dan, who was at the stream very early on, he covers Monday Night Raw. So if you want to hang out with people and watch some wrestling, it's cool, man. It's cool. That's what we do here, man. That's what we do. Session Moth Martina gets a win. Sneaky roll up. Two wins in a row. Session Moth didn't expect it. This is wrestling. Sometimes you can get 2 wins in a row. She can fight if she wants to. So I wonder what curfew they've got. Is it 11 tonight? Because I assume they're going to have another match. Who knows? Yeah, surely you're going to have Nina Samuels in a match. Nina Samuels hasn't been on the show yet, so. And that's if Nina Samuels is there. Martina. Get your beer away from me. Emily in the background as well there. Did see Emily. All right, I'll look into that then. Yeah, man, it's just a cool way to watch wrestling with people, you know. Just chat. There's normally a lot more people here. Oh, Sapphire Reed attacking Martina. Sapphire Reed, man. She was the ultimate babyface, and she's just thrown the beer on the floor. What? No. Dan's gonna sort them out. Sapphire Reed shouldn't be doing this right now. Picking her up. German into the beer can. Nearly. Sapphire Reed's passion, but the character, it all makes sense in terms of like the anger and where it comes from after the feuds with Nina Samuels. Sky Smithson, LA Taylor, and Nightshade all coming out for the save. Dan Reed getting involved again. Dan setting up some banging stories here. This has been one of the best periods for Pro Wrestling Eve. Like, I love that pre-pandemic era where we had like Tony Storm, Alex Windsor, and Jamie Hayter all wrestling in Pro Wrestling Eve. Like some incredible stuff at the Res Gal. When Kota Ibushi was shooting fireworks on himself at the Res Gal. But this is really building up well. A little group. There's 4 of them. Ganging up on me, eh? Hold her back. You're just mad because you're all in your mid-30s having a midlife crisis, said Sapphire Reed. Sapphire Reed using her age. This is great. Let's go, Sapphire. On the 3rd of May, they're doing War Games. On the 3rd of May, Sapphire Reed is getting some people together now. Who's she gonna team with? Is she gonna go with Nina Samuels? The person she's been feuding against hugely. Debbie Keitel could help her out for sure. LA Taylor angry. LA Taylor angry. This is really good stuff, man. This feels like when they were building up to sort of Wrestle Queendom 1 and the She won that year, and like this is Pro Wrestling Eve back, man. Sky Smithson saying that she's gonna tear her limb from limb. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm in London around April time. I think I'm gonna head to the Pro Wrestling Eve show then. It's really hard for us to get to in terms of stuff, but I might ask our last for that for my birthday. We might have to get someone to look after the kids, which is the hard thing, but a steel cage, War Games rules. It's happening. Wow. Session Moth unhappy, but she's happy that she's dancing. LA Taylor trying to dance as well. Is Sky gonna dance? Sky gonna dance? Come on, Sky. Wow. It's gonna be a cracking match. War Games. Oh dear. Dan putting out a safety warning. You don't know what's gonna happen. I think he does know what is gonna happen. Uh-oh. Danny, hello, mate. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Evening. It is Pro Wrestling Eve, of course. How are you doing, man? Ramira, or Tamira, or whatever her name is, who did great tonight. Like Lola's not an easy act to follow. Right, let's see. Let's see who is going to be the main event. I'm assuming it's going to be Nina Samuels, who's the current champion. Who had Sue Young hot on her tail. Okay, let's go on with the main event. We've got 20 minutes, says Dan. However, it's also Dan who just slowed it down as well by telling everyone to get out of the way. It is important to have them safety announcements as well, though, especially when you've got people like Nina Samuels in the ring. It's a 30-minute time limit. They've only got 20 minutes left. Who is first to the ring? It is Casey. Is it going to be Casey versus Nina Samuels? Casey, whose injuries have been mounting up in previous weeks. I assume that's the main event, so I'll just put it there. I'm good, thanks, bud. Apologies for being late to the screen, being watching football. You don't have to apologize, my dude. That's all good, my friend. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're enjoying the football. Who was he watching? I better call it now. I have to get up early. Thanks for an awesome evening. Take care. I'll remember to cuddle the like. Much appreciated. King, thank you, dude. Have a great evening. As soon as I finish up here, I'm going to be filming episode 4. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And I appreciate everything that you're doing. I appreciate you asking people to like and stuff because I can't always be here and that, especially on the other streams and that. So I really appreciate it, King. It means a lot, man. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Or dude it. Whatever. It don't matter. Casey is there right now in the ring. Is it going to be Nina or is it going to be Reza Sarah? Oh, hang on. This isn't Nina's music. A championship involved. It's not Nina Samuels. Here we go. It'll be Risa Sarah. I know that he got her down this weekend. Leeds beat Sheffield Wednesday. Can have bragging rights over a couple of customers after that. Good lad. Good lad. The Battle of Yorkshire. The War for the Roses. I assume it's going to be Risa Sarah. I've written it down now. I wonder what they're going to do because I think they're going to go over time. Here she is. Wow. She looks, Risa Sarah, she looks amazing. Has she got kendo sticks? Yeah, of course. She's just bringing a couple of kendo sticks to the ring. Oh dear. This is going to get violent, and I'm here for it. Risa Sarah. Never seen this lady wrestle. If she's main eventing at Pro Wrestling Eve, I have no doubt she is incredible. And Japan, Dan knows his Japanese talent. I mean, look at Miyu Yamashita, who held the title for a year. You know, she was main eventing Pro Wrestling Eve for a year, and she was phenomenal. I know that Risa Sarah fought Su Young, I believe, yesterday. I believe. But let's go. Risa, Sarah, Casey looking at going at it. Casey she's holding them injuries, man. Oh, not messing about. Kendo stick. What she got? She's got a tray, metal tray. Oh, kendo stick and tray connect. Risa Sarah pushing down with the kendo stick. It is a thick ass kendo stick, that man. There we go. Is there any NGW events coming up in Hull soon? Yes. When is it? June, I think. I might try and go to that one actually. As a fan this time. I normally work them. I normally do the lights for them, but I don't do that anymore. So there we go. Crossbody over the top for Risa Sarah. Quite nice to go just watch it as a fan. Yeah, I mean, bearing in mind, I've seen like Will Ospreay wrestle with NGW before, you know, like years ago. Pete Dunne, what's his name? He's gone. Who was it who won the second the NXT UK tournament? Oh, why can't I think of his name? Danny. Oh, what's his name? He's in a tag team, money in the end with Drake. Robbie. I just keep thinking Robbie Brookside, and it's not Robbie Brookside. Oh, I can't think. Big forearms there from Casey. Risa Sarah sat down in that chair in the middle of the ring, sending Casey headfirst into it. Risa Sarah now, she's got the tray. She's written some Japanese writing on it and hitting her across the head with it. The tray bending at that point. Excuse me. Referee now moving that chair out of the way. Risa Sarah looking for the double kendo stick action. Being lifted up by Casey. Risa Sarah now trying to send her head into them kendo sticks. Certainly seems like her speciality. Kendo stick action as an attack to the midsection of Casey. Sends her to the corner. Risa looking at Casey, eyeing her up right now. And hits her across the shoulders. Side to the head. The big one sends her down. Wow. Interesting. Never seen anyone attack someone like that in with a kendo stick, and certainly unique. Big double knees into the chair, which Casey's holding in the corner, sending her head right back into the turnbuckle. Casey's got to be careful with all the injuries that she's got. Has she come to the ring with swords? That's the old librarian. Yeah, man. Casey struggling to get away from Risa Sarah. There we go, going with the Irish whip into the chairs. This is breaking out everywhere. Dan has left the commentary to go and make sure that the fans stay safe. Dan obviously has to be careful here. Fans moving out the way. Where they're going to next. Irish whip. Oh, and she falls into the people again. Oh, that member of the crowd just dived out the way. Risa Sarah has hurt the side of her leg on the chair. What is she doing? That woman is just sat there. You maybe don't just want to sit there. She's got a kendo stick. Watch out, crowd. Watch out, crowd. Oh, sending her over into all the chairs. These people who bought chairs are now having to stand up. The chairs have been sent everywhere across the arena. Casey is in pain there. Yeah, it'll be my first NGW event. I've not worked, actually, I think. Maybe first, maybe second. Casey. Oh, Casey with a big suicide dive on Risa Sarah sends her shoulder into the back of one of them steel chairs. They look cushioned, but there's steel everywhere on them, and they're firm. It's not a folding up chair. When you hit one of them, it hurts. Risa getting ready to stand up with a kendo stick. Both ladies have the kendo sticks, and there's some thick-ass kendo sticks, man. Mate, it's like sword fighting in the ring. And the kendo sticks are just, breaking apart. Oh, she hit Casey there. She gets Casey. I think Risa Sarah also got caught as well at the same time. Sounds like a quality main event. Danny is good, man. Is good. You know, honestly, it's a real good show, Danny. If you go over to Pro Wrestling and watch like the first half, the last two matches are cracking. Sapphire Reed versus Sue Young. Great stuff. And the tag match, phenomenal. Really good stuff, man. And not been to an NGW event, always had something on that's classed with it. I've normally worked most of them, my dude. I have. I won't be this time, I don't think. So just because I've got a new job. So I'm sure I'll have the staff question me on what's set up. Big forearm there from Risa Sarah sends Casey reeling back. Risa has the kendo stick. She has the kendo stick. Usher into Casey to stand up. There we go. Under. And hitting her head with the metal tray. Casey is being demolished. Congratulations on the new job. Thanks, man. I've been doing it since January. It's been going really well, my dude. Really well. Thank you, man. Air raid crash, and that's it. That's it. She gets it. She manages to kick out of it. Up and dropping the double knees. Mate, all the weapons in the ring, and she doesn't even need them at the minute. Using her body as a weapon. Poor Casey, man. Risa Sarah. Really good. Getting the crowd back on her side. Rolling through. High double knees from Casey. High knee strike from Casey there as well. And double knees dropping on Rita Sarah there. Oh, kick out. Kick out. See why the weatherman. See you at the weatherman. Hi, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're just watching the main event of Pro Wrestling Eve. It's Casey versus Rita Sarah. It's good fun, man. Lots of weapons, lots of crowd moving out the way, diving out the way of attacks. It's been good. Hi, CY, says Danny. You doing Sorry, man. What's up, dude? What's up, bro? Anything we can help you with? Anything we can brighten up your day with? That doesn't involve money or moving at the minute, because I'm really not feeling too good. Been streaming for 3 hours. I was so sick this morning, guys. You wouldn't believe. Oh, you would believe. You've all been sick before, but yeah. This hasn't even been going for 10 minutes, and there's been so much. Casey's had enough. She's gone to the back. She's left Rita Sarah in the ring. But what is she going to bring from the back? This is a no DQ match. Love Dan's emphasis on no DQ match in terms of to feel like something special when they happen. And here it is. She's got a door. That's right. Casey has a bloody door. I love how people like you nowadays always show the face, but never the show. And I'm sorry if this offends or angers you, but it ruins it. That's all right. You're here, mate. The reason for that is because of copyright. I couldn't show it because if I was to show my mate's production, then it'd be a copyright strike on my behalf, and I won't be able to. This is more a place for people to hang out and watch wrestling together, commentate on the wrestling that they want to see and watch together. That's all it is, my friend. That's the reason for it. Yeah. There you go. So that's why I show my face. Oh, big drop kick onto the door. Oh, says CY the weatherman. Oh, it's all man. I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, of course. Like if I was to show Pro Wrestling Eve, like the people that are paying for this event, wouldn't pay for it, and then they wouldn't be able to carry on with the promotion. Does that make sense? So, part of the reason I love covering Pro Wrestling Eve, not only because Dan joins me a lot when we do AEW streams, is because it supports a small promotion, you know? Hey, so Word789, lovely to see you, my dude. Is this a game or in real life? It's in real life, my friend. It's Pro Wrestling Eve. You can't watch it, though, because it's a paid part, and I'm guessing you probably don't want to pay at the minute. There is a free section to it, though. So if you'd come at the start of the stream, there's a whole hour and a half that we watched that was completely free. So you could have me watching it with content on in the background. And she gets the pin with a double knee dropped across the draping kendo sticks. Good stuff, man. Do you plan on streaming 2K24? Words, do you want me to stream 2K24? Have you been watching my GM mode? Words, because that's been really good so far. That is on the channel if you want to. Do I plan on streaming it? Yeah, I do. I'm going to stream it this weekend. I think I'm going to do a faction war. I think, which is like a new mode in faction. Yes, I have been watching. Good 789. Glad you're enjoying it. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Someone else was in chat earlier. It was King, who's been really following the women's GM mode that I've been doing and really enjoying that. You would like to watch a stream too? 789. I appreciate it. I'm going to probably do it this weekend to turn on your notifications. I know you've already got them turned on now. I'll do it one night this week. I think this weekend probably Saturday. No guarantees. I need to get a load of 2K content filmed this week, so I'm not panicking this weekend. And I'm behind. I have no more episodes to release of the GM mode, so I'm going to have to finish the stream up after this match is finished, and then it's finished, but we'll just see what else happens now. Watch alongs are nothing new. I've seen it across different formats and other live sports and events. Absolutely, Danny, nothing new at all. I think the interesting thing about wrestling watch alongs, CY the weatherman, is the commentary on a wrestling show is all a part of the show, right? If it's a crap match, They're not going to say, well, that was a load of crap, right? Or this shouldn't have happened, because the commentary is part of the narrative of the production. Does that make sense? What we can do is we can say what we want. We can say this was garbage, this was great, this was fun, you know? And it also gives people who are watching along with us a chance to communicate with people. What would you like to do, Daniel? He's getting a microphone. What's Daniel going to say? Who's enjoyed tonight? Dan, I think it's one of the best shows you've had. It was great. That was especially them first two matches. Main event was really good as well. They have been absolutely fantastic, Dan. No need to use the F word though. Don't drop the F bomb. One more time before we go home. Everyone coming out now. Give a hand for every woman that has fought this evening, including the Pro Wrestling Eve door. Session Moth Martina is there. Charlie Effin Morgan, Sky Smithson, Debbie Keitel, Rita Sarah, Nightshade, Rachel Armstrong, LA Jordan, LA. The door's a start as well. F-bomb, fantastic. Not the four-letter foul mouth rant. It certainly is. Four-letter foul mouth rant. Emerson Jane. Jatta. Let's go. Hi, Honda, who was great as well. Really good to see that talent. Rachel Armstrong. Great stuff. Deadly Nightshade. I don't see Sue Young in the ring. Alex Windsor is there. Then Casey is here. That's right. There is a cock on the door. Big love for Emily. The lollipunk lady, Emily. I saw that she had her high vis jacket on, Emily. Amira, who did a good job as a host, man. Well played, Amira. Good job. WrestleWomania, April the 5th. Well done, everyone. Great show. Great show. Pro Wrestling Eve chants as the sparks go off in the background. Cracking show, man. Mate, I want to be there April the 5th. When's WrestleMania this year, please? Anyone know? WrestleMania 40. I'm going to have to, cover that, April the 6th and 7th. Oh, I'm not cover April the 6th, I don't think. I'm sure someone on the channel will do it. Martina would like another drink. End of the month. Thank you. Yeah, so it's just before this pay-per-view. So, cool. There we go. It looks like this stream has ended. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's joined. If you're watching in the future, it's been a good stream. I'm sorry if I've been a bit low energy today. I'm just not feeling very well. But it has been a lot of fun, and I hope you've all had a good time. A great show, as always, from Pro Wrestling Eve. And yeah, I will be doing GM mode over the next few nights. Every night you can watch GM mode. Yay. And a lot of people have been supporting that channel, so thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And then we're going to be obviously doing AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, so come and join me for that if you want to. And yeah, it'll be good. Mania 40 is the 6th and 7th of April. Yes, WrestleWomania, or Wrestling Women in Action, as I like to think it is happening on April the 5th. So I might go down and see it, but then I'd be at our lasses on the 6th, so probably wouldn't watch WrestleMania. Wow. To think I was there last year, and this year I probably won't even watch first night. But yeah, it'll be fine. I want to say a huge thank you to you all for joining, and a huge thank you to Pro Wrestling for putting on an incredible show, as always. I'm going to end it here, and I will see ya when I see ya. A peace out, my friends. See you soon. Shotzi.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.